republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence, and I'd ask that you're keeping your thoughts and prayers the brave servicemen and women serving our country, both here and abroad, as well as those in our town still recovering from the aftermath of Superstorm Sandy. Thank you. Please be seated. Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Here.
Councilman Martinez.
Here.
Councilman McSweeney.
Here.
Councilwoman Gordon. Here. Supervisor Schaefer.
Here. So there are 5 present today, and this is the January 2nd, 2020 meeting of the Babylon Town Board. This is our organizational meeting for the year. If you're here for your first time, the meeting is divided up into 3 sections. The first is dedicated to the public hearings. There are no public hearings there are 4 public hearings scheduled for today. So if you're interested in addressing the board on any of the public hearings, for that, we ask you to fill out a card up front and file with our town clerk. The second portion is dedicated to the agenda, and there are agendas on the table up front. So if you're interested in addressing the board on any of the items listed on the agenda, for that, we ask you to fill out a card as well. We have one matter on the tabled agenda, and then we have a full agenda for today's meeting. And the third portion is the open portion, when residents can come forward and address the board on any matters concerning town government or town services that are not on today's agenda. And when you do come forward, please state your name and address for the stenographer's benefit, and we ask that you keep your comments to 3 minutes. And with that, we'll go right into the public hearing scheduled for today in the first public hearing.
A public hearing on amending Chapter 144 of the Babylon Town Code, landscaping.
Don't have any cards, so I'll take a motion from Councilman Mineta, second by Councilman Martinez, to close and reserve. All those in favor? Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. Second public hearing.
A public hearing on amending Chapter 79 of the Babylon Town Code, bazaars and fairs.
Don't have any cards, so I'll take a motion from Councilman Martinez, second by Councilman McSweeney, to close and reserve. All those in favor? Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. Third public hearing.
A public hearing on amending Chapter 106 of the Babylon Town Code, keeping pigeons.
Don't have any cards on that, so I'll take a motion from Councilman McSweeney, second by Councilwoman Gordon, to close and reserve. All those in favor? Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. Fourth public hearing.
A public hearing on amending Chapter 133 of the Babylon Town Code, hazardous waste.
Don't have any cards on that, so I'll take a motion from Councilwoman Gordon, second by Councilman Mineta, to close and reserve. All those in favor? Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. That's it for the public hearings. We'll go into the agenda, and we've got the tabled agenda. We have Resolution 722 of 19. Mr. Reno, did you want to address the board on the resolution?
Yes.
Just state your name and address for the record.
My name is John Reno. I have an office at 1913 Deer Park Avenue, Deer Park, New York, and I'm the attorney for Louis Rosenberg. As you know, when we were here last time, we had advised you that Mr. Rosenberg's son Tyler had relocated. He has in fact relocated to North Belmore on 2901 Lafayette Street. That's his mother's house.
Great.
He hasn't gotten authorization yet from probation to relocate because his violation of probation charge is still pending, and they can't transfer his, it's a technicality, they can't transfer his probation to Nassau County until that case is resolved. He has court on January 13th and the 22nd.
Would you like us to give you a letter, or I know you're not the criminal attorney,
Right.
but would you like us, I think the criminal attorney's name was Natasha.
That's not necessary. The probation's been advised, they know what the situation is.
They're aware, okay, great.
And in any event, Mr. Rosenberg has assured me that regardless of how that's resolved, that Tyler will not be coming home.
Right, and we sent you the agreement.
We have the agreement. We've, 2 little glitches on this. I don't know how much time you want to spend on it now, but just to be very brief.
Yeah, just give me the glitches.
Okay. He wanted to know if his son could visit with him occasionally on major holidays and maybe Father's Day.
Oh,
And
yeah, we can figure that out.
Okay, and so we would limit it to non-overnight visits and
Yeah.
not exceeding 6 hours and just a couple of specified days, so
Yep.
I'll speak to the attorney.
Speak to Jerry and work that out.
We'll
Yep.
resolve that. The other thing is, the actual homeowners are John Rosenberg, Josephine Rosenberg, and Louis So it's Louis, who we've been referring to as the father, but these 2 individuals are his parents.
His parents,
The
right.
grandparents.
That's what we assumed. Are they
And-
alive?
They are, however, John is not well, and he's considered to be a dementia /
Yep.
Alzheimer's situation, so he really doesn't have legal capacity.
There's no guardianship?
No,
Okay.
nothing legal. but I could get Josephine to sign
Yeah,
off on it.
that would be great.
You know,
And if,
the
and
other
if you have a,
side,
and if you have a note from the doctor just stating that he's
I can get you that?
dementia. Yep,
That's fine. And then also, we have to add Louis, because Louis's signature's not on this.
yep.
Okay.
And that way you're covered, we're covered, and everybody can move along. Now, are you aware, have they contacted the Beacon Family Wellness Center? I'd asked Tyler and Joshua, I think the other.
No, actually, I'm not really in the loop on that.
Okay, would you mind, because they both gave me their cell phone number, and I didn't want to communicate with them since, quote-unquote, they're represented by counsel. Would you object to me reaching out to them?
Not at all.
Because I've been told they have not scheduled appointments, and my main concern here is, contrary to popular belief, I do want to see this resolved, but I also want to see them get help. And I believe they, one, are entitled to help, and two, that if they got help, it would help all of us, including the neighbors who live in the immediate area. So I'd like to follow up and call each of them to find out why they haven't scheduled the appointment, and if there's anything I can do to help assist them in scheduling the appointment.
That would be fine.
Great.
Feel free to contact them directly.
Thank you. Okay, great. So what we'll do is we'll put this over,
The 29th,
the end of the month,
January 29th.
January 29th. We'll put this over to January 29th, and by then we should have the agreement all ironed out and signed, and then we'll be able to remove this resolution from the agenda.
Give me the next one, I'm sorry, Mr. Wilson, I have a trial that day.
Oh, February
February 13th.
13th.
That would be better.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. Okay, so today I'll make a motion to table this till February 13th. Second by Councilman Martinez. All those in favor? Opposed? So this resolution's tabled to February 13th. All right, we'll go into today's, thank you, John. You too, Happy New Year. We'll go into the resolutions for today, and resolution number 1.
Make a motion for resolution number 1. Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution number 2.
I offer 2. I second.
That would be a roll call.
Councilman Mineta?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gordon? Yes. Supervisor Schaefer?
Abstain. Resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution number 3.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Mineta?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Abstain.
Councilman McSweeney?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gordon? Yes. Supervisor Schaefer?
Yes, resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution number 4.
I make a motion to approve resolution number 4. Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta?
Abstain?
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gordon? Yes. Supervisor Schaefer?
Yes, resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution number 5.
I offer resolution number 5.
I second?
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney?
Abstain.
Councilwoman Gordon? Yes. Supervisor Schaefer?
Yes, resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution number 6.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gordon? Abstain. Supervisor Schaefer?
Yes, resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution number 7.
I offer resolution number 7.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution number 8.
I offer resolution number 8.
I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution number 9.
I offer resolution number 9.
I second?
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gordon? Abstain. Supervisor Schaefer?
Yes. Resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution number 10.
Make a motion to approve.
Second by Councilwoman Gordon. Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Abstain.
Councilman McSweeney?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gordon?
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer?
Yes. Resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution number 11.
I offer number 11.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 12.
I offer resolution 12.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 13.
I offer resolution number 13.
And I second.
All those in favor? We got to do a roll call on that. I'm sorry.
Councilman Mineta?
Abstain?
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gordon?
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer?
Yes. Resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 14.
I offer resolution 14.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 15.
I offer resolution 15.
I second?
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Abstain.
Councilman McSweeney?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gordon?
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer?
Yes, resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 16.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 17.
I offer 17.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gordon?
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer?
Abstain. Resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 18.
I offer resolution 18.
I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 19.
I offer resolution 19.
I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 20.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 21.
I offer 21.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 22.
I offer resolution 22.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 23.
I move resolution 23.
I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 24.
I offer resolution 24.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution
A
25.
motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution
I
26.
offer resolution 26.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gordon?
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer?
Abstain. Resolution's approved. 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 27.
I offer 27.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 28.
I offer resolution 28.
I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 29.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 30.
I offer resolution 30.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 31.
I offer resolution 31.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 32.
I offer 32.
I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 33.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 34.
I offer resolution 34.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 35.
I offer resolution 35.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution
I
36.
offer 36.
I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 37.
Make a motion to approve.
And I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 38.
I offer resolution 38.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 39.
I offer 39.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 40.
I offer 40.
I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 41.
Make a motion to approve.
And I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Before we consider 42, I just want to note for the record, this is a renaming of the North Babylon Youth Center, the Anthony J. Taddy Youth Center. And since I attended the youth center when I was in high school, and Anthony J. Taddy was the director of the youth center at the time, this is more than well deserving of his name being placed on that youth center. He's been North Babylon. The Taddy family is synonymous with everything good about North Babylon. And Rita, I want to thank you for bringing this to our attention. Rita Savastano, I don't know how long you've been the board chair of the youth board, and we lost Sal Guadagnino earlier, late last year, who was on the board, and you've kept the youth center going for a number of years. You were the creators of the after-school program that operated out of Parliament Place back in 1985. Yeah, well, I worked for Sandra Backety at the time, and we got the grant money from the county, but you came up with the concept and the idea, and I can't say enough about Tony Taddy, and we're excited about the ceremony that's been set up, I think, for the 21st, where we'll be able to thank Tony in person and give him a hug. So thank you for bringing this idea to our attention. Councilwoman Gordon?
I'm proud to offer resolution 42.
Second.
All those in favor? Terry, you went through the youth center, right?
I was, no, I
Oh, no, you were a bad kid. Okay, I'm sorry. Seconded by Councilman McSweeney. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution is unanimously adopted. Thank you. Resolution 43.
I offer resolution 43.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 44.
I offer resolution 44.
I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 45.
Motion to approve.
And I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 46.
I offer 46.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 47.
I offer resolution 47.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gordon?
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer?
Abstain. Resolution's approved. 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 48.
I offer resolution 48.
I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 49.
Make a motion to approve.
And I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 50.
I offer resolution 50.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 51.
I offer 51.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gordon?
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer?
Abstain. Resolution's approved. 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 52.
I offer resolution 52.
And I second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney?
Yes.
Councilwoman Gordon?
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer?
Abstain. Resolution's approved. 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 53.
Make a motion to approve.
And I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 54.
I offer 54.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. And Resolution 55.
I offer resolution 55.
And I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution's approved. That's it for the resolutions. We have no cards for the open, but before we adjourn, I'd like to, do we have our hours and our proclamation? Oh, there we are. So Jackie, if you'd come down here for a second, and all of you board members. So as I said,
Oh, thanks, Rich.
this is Jackie's last board meeting. She has served honorably, as she has done in any of the jobs that she's taken on, starting as mom and educator, working at BOCES, and then, of course, serving our country on 4 tours of duty. 4 tours of duty. Say, when I first met her was, I had met her, but when I first actually got to sit down with her was when Steve had been elected county executive at the end of 2011, and she came over to meet with me at my office on Deer Park Avenue. And of course, I had spoken to Tony, I had spoken to Tom Donnelly at the time. Jackie came in with a list. She was very prompt, and it was almost like a job interview. And what I always appreciated about her was that she was always very businesslike, but then she could always pivot and take the human side, which is where the educator and the mom and the helping people come in. And we've been so blessed to have her here as not only just serving beside her on the town board, but for her adding to the mix and adding to all the wisdom, and I can't thank her enough for teaching me a few things over the years of how to do this job better. And of course, we each wake up trying to make yesterday jealous, right? And that we want to be better than we were yesterday. And thank you for helping make me better and doing my job for the residents of the town. And I think I speak for all of the electeds that you are going to be sorely missed, but we pray that you'll be in a capacity where you can get us money and you can get us things, and don't forget us. But we all wanted you to have these flowers for the beautiful person that you are, and of course, it would not be
Well, we're
Now-
out of time with that one property.
Carol and James will remember this, but when Fran Brown and I left in 2001, Tracy Ballone made up all of Fran's hairstyles. And we could have done that for you, but we figured it would be more appropriate and give you the proclamation. So congratulations.
You wanna get in trouble?
Congratulations. You wanna say something?
I should have expected this, but in all honesty, I didn't. I just figured I would, see?
Sneak
I
off
just
into
figured I would come to a board meeting and leave. And I had an appointment this afternoon, and Kathy said you might want to reschedule your appointment, and I'm like, why? This is gonna be a short board meeting, it's usually the first one, it's administrative, we boom, 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 and we're out of here. I said, I think I'll make it, I should be okay. She's like, no, I think you should cancel it. and it's who I am. It's, you know, this decision didn't come easily to step down. And the reason, as you all know, and I think you've been really supportive in this decision, is because whatever I do 110%.
Yes, you do.
And so, Billy and I were just talking up on the desk, and this will actually be the first time in my life that I have one job. I've never had one job, and like seriously. And most of you know that I will be retiring from school as well by the end of the month, and that's because I am going to win in November. I need to put 100% into the job of running. And I just want to put it out there that that's not fair, because the rules say that you need to be 25 years old and a citizen to be able to run. And that's not true. You need to have a wealth stream, or you need to have a source of income, or you can't run. Luckily, I'm in a position that I can retire from school. And so I'll have a source of income so that I can put 100%. But the average citizen can't, and that's not fair, because everyone should be able to be a representative. And that's why Congress looks the way it does now. And that's why it's so important that I run and that I win, because Congress needs to look different. And we need people who are like us, who are like-minded, who are representing us. And we need representatives like us to be there to represent us, and that's who I am. And you know that because I've been doing that for 13 years. And so that's why this has to be my last board meeting, as upset about it as I am. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to be representing you in a different capacity, and leaving here today is going to ensure that that happens. Thank you so much. I toiled over this. I spoke to Rich. I went back and forth, and it pained me, and I didn't know what the response was going to be. I didn't know if you would understand. And so you get it, and that's the response that I got, and you understand, and I haven't gotten any pushback, and I think, you know, and probably because you've seen me looking haggard too.
We will be there for you.
Since May, you know, because I've been doing 3 jobs. I've had 2 jobs plus running for Congress since May, and it's literally wiping me out. And so I think it's gonna be really good. So thank you so much. I'm not going anywhere. You know where to find me. I know you know where to find me. And so please stop by and say hello, because I'll be living there. And we're gonna be victorious in the
We'll take a quick snapshot. What do you want?
Where do you want us?
You want to do reverence seals? Yes.
Miss you.
Hey, by the way, while we're, let's congratulate Terry McSweeney on his election for a full 4 years. Jackie's mom and son are here. Come on up. Let's have you join us for the picture. And while we're doing that, let's also congratulate Jennifer Montiglio, who is our new tax receiver. Augustus wore his Philadelphia Eagles shirt today. How many Giant fans are here? Oh, look. And you may have read in the paper, but at our next board meeting, we'll be appointing Dwayne Gregory to serve the remainder of Jackie's year this year, and he'll have to stand for election. But Dwayne, as you know, is no stranger. He's the presiding officer and legislative representative of the 15th district, so he'll be coming. The board and I have talked, and we're going to appoint him to fill out this year for Jack.
Will we move the chairs?
Okay, 1, 2, again, and one more. Thank you.
Okay?
Wait,
For the record.
thank you. Thanks.
Just gonna close the meeting. Okay, so I'll take a motion from Councilwoman Gordon as her last motion. Second by Councilman McSweeney to adjourn the meeting. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Meeting is adjourned. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you.